Chapter 85 Team Up. Graham popped open the video monitor and watched closely as Ringo flew down the elevator shaft. The screen was mostly Ringo's video feed, but with a mix of status graphics around the periphery, battery status, temperatures, and more importantly nanotech levels, constantly being updated every second. "There's something," said Bouncer, pointing at a group of yellow dots shown to be on the #2HEL level. "Do you think it's them?" "Only one way to find out," said Graham. "I'll get Ringo in the laboratory. We'll know for sure in a second or two." It didn't take long for Ringo to get in, and even less time to verify what the nanotech levels alluded to. "What's going on, Graham?" asked Bouncer. Graham had to look twice at the screen before turning to Bouncer. "I think the infidels are playing I Spy." Realizing that this may be the one time they have both the element of surprise and a relaxed enemy, Graham nodded to the elevator. "Come on, Bouncer, let's get them." Graham had spent 2 or 3 minutes looking around the darkened laboratory, squinting into corners and underworked surfaces, but he still didn't have a firm favorite for a T-word. Bouncer sat and fought the ever-growing urge to put Graham out of his I Spy misery. "Would you like a clue?" asked Bouncer, genuinely wanting to help. "No," replied Graham. "Not at the moment. I feel that I'm close." "Okay," nodded Bouncer quietly to himself, knowing full well that Graham was in no way close to the answer. After a further couple of minutes, Bouncer tried to help again. "Are you sure you don't want a clue?" After 5 more minutes of lambasting himself for not finding something as simple as a T-word, which was only made worse by the fact that it was him that had suggested playing I Spy in the first place, Graham was not going to give Bouncer the pleasure, and so blurted out, "Toolbox." Bouncer mulled it over for a second or two before putting Graham out of his misery. "Nah." "What is it then?" said Graham just a little spitefully. "Test tube," replied Bouncer, pointing to a workbench along the back wall. "Great. Well done, Bouncer," said Graham just a little resentfully. "Your turn." Bouncer had also been looking closely around the laboratory, but really only for one thing, the charge status light on the Farvure, which had for so long gently pulsated various shades of red. The second Graham invited Bouncer to play, it flicked to green. Jumping to his feet, surprising Graham in the process, Bouncer replied, "No thank you, Graham, we are ready to go. Come on, let's get this thing out of here. The last thing we need to be is here any longer than is necessary." Graham's spirits were instantly buoyed by the news. "Woo-hoo, thank God for that. That I Spy game was killing me." "Really, Graham, wasn't it your idea?" ridiculed Bouncer. "Yeah, whatever, come on, let's go," replied Graham as he shot across the room and unplugged the Farvure. He was halfway to the elevator before Bouncer had even got up. Opening up his stride, Bouncer caught up with his now much cheerier friend. As the pair headed for the elevator, the floor indicator flashed #2HEL in anticipation of opening. "Graham, stop!" shouted Bouncer, reaching his arm across Graham's chest. "There's someone coming." As the elevator doors opened, 2 people came out dressed as pest controllers. It only took Bouncer 2 seconds to recognize them and to realize that if they were here, the rest of them were more than likely to be outside. They were outnumbered. "It's Graham and Bouncer. Turn on the Farvure, we have to get out of here." "Where to?" asked Graham. "The military base. We're going to end this once and for all. I'm sure there is something that can mortally wound this lot. Whatever we find, if we make sure it has wings, I am sure we can steal it and be back here in less than an hour and blow these people to pieces."